Assalamu alaikum. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. I am Muhammad Yasin. This is virtual class of Pakistan International School Taif. This class is for the students of grade 8. We are going to do review exercise 1. We shall review from chapter 1 to chapter 4. And this is our 39th video in this class. After today's lesson, we shall be able to write a paragraph. Topic is fashions, and we shall be able to translate a paragraph given on page number 78 of our grammar book. We shall do review exercise 1. Dear students, this is the paragraph that is given in your grammar book. Page number 2, let us read it. This is just like a sample. You can add in it, you can leave from it. No doubt it is an age of fashions. The fascination of fashions is particularly very strong in our cities. Adults as well as teenagers know fully well the social importance of fashions. The craze to look smart and up to date is becoming even stronger. The garment industry, attractive advertising, and films are mainly responsible for this craze. The TV commercials and the press have also affected and captured the imagination of the people. Pakistanis working abroad have poured in a lot of money in recent years. Shopping plazas and markets have sprung up everywhere. Foreign designs and elegant dressmaking are very much in demand. Every week there are full-page color pictures of fashion wears, powders, perfumes, and cosmetics. Fabrics, footwear, furniture, fast food, and video films have become the fashion of the day. People in cities seem to have given themselves away to shifting fashions. Fashions move like windstorms. The glitter of advertisements makes everything look like gold. We should be on our guard because all that glitters may not be gold in some cases. Yes, students, this is a paragraph addressing the topic fashions. You can add in it if you want to change it. You can mention in it more products following the fashions. I think you have got the idea what can be written in a paragraph if the title is given fashions. Now we are getting ready to do paragraph given on page 78. Before page 78, these sentences are given to prepare us to do that paragraph. We are guided that the paragraph is given in active voice. Active voice we know, the voice in which subject does the work. And the sentences in this paragraph will be given in present continuous tense. They will be in active voice and present continuous tense. For example, लोग तफरीह के लिए छांगामांगा जा रहे हैं. People are going to Changamanga for picnic. Changamanga is a forest near Lahore in Pakistan. And this is a forest, a lot of trees are there. लड़का इम्तहान की तैयारी अच्छी तरह कर रहा है. The boy is preparing well for the examination. मुर्गी अंडे दे रही है. The hen is laying eggs. There are more sentences here and some more are there in your book also. I would like you read all these sentences before moving to the paragraph that is given on page number 78. This is the paragraph that we are going to do. Here it is written, बूंदा बांदी हो रही है. बूंदा बांदी बारिश. It is drizzling. Its translation is given here also. Drizzling. Drizzling means बारिश, हल्की बारिश. कुआं चल रहा है. कुआं is translated here Persian wheel. चल रहा है work. This is not a simple well when we say चल रहा है. In fact, there is instrument with the help of which it works. When it works, it pulls water out. In fact, bulls are used to rotate a chain. With the chain, there are buckets fixed with the chain. It is a setup which is rotated with the help of bulls and water comes out of it. मैं इस वक्त आराम कर रहा हूँ. आराम करना, take rest, it is given here. I am taking rest at this time. चूल्हे से धुआं उठ रहा है. चूल्हा hearth, धुआं smoke, उठ रहा है rise. Smoke is rising out of the hearth. Sentence number 5. हम पुराने सिक्के जमा कर रहे हैं. We are collecting old coins. Let us move forward to do the next. मुझे चक्कर आ रहे हैं. चक्कर आना is given here. Feel dizzy. I am feeling dizzy. आप अपने दोस्त को अलविदा कह रहे हैं. अलविदा कहना, say goodbye. You are saying goodbye to your friend. वो दरिया में गोता लगा रहा है. दरिया में गोता लगाना, dive. He is diving into the river. बच्चे बहुत शोर मचा रहे हैं. The children are making much noise. अकबर गंदम काट रहा है. अकबर is harvesting wheat. औरत दूध उबाल रही है. उबालना, boil. The woman is boiling milk. तलबा स्कूल को सजा रहे हैं. सजाना, decorate. The students are decorating the school. वो मुझे मिलने आ रहा है. He is coming to see me. मिलना, see. In English we say see. हुकूमत नए स्कूल खोल रही है. The government is opening new schools. पाकिस्तान दिन दोगुनी रात चौगुनी तरक्की कर रहा है. दिन दोगुनी रात चौगुनी, by leaps and bounds. तरक्की, progress. Pakistan is progressing by leaps and bounds. Dear students, we have done this paragraph. This is active and passive voice. In your exam, you have to do this question. This is part of your examination. We did this a few days ago when we were doing chapter 3. In your chapter 3, there is an exercise. You are set there in chapter 3 in that exercise to change the voice. We have done it in that chapter also. Today I want you revise it. These pages are taken from your grammar book. You can see here page number is 66. If you look at your grammar book on page 166, you will find this page, active voice, passive voice. Voice is that form of a verb which shows whether subject does something or not. Subject does something or something is done on it. If subject does something, that is called active voice. If something is done on it, it is called passive voice. A verb is in the active voice when its subject does something. Khurshid helps Nushaba. Khurshid is doing something. Yes, Khurshid is the subject. And what does he do? He helps. The driver opened the door. Driver is subject, and what did he do? He opened the door. That is his work. The boy makes the picture. The boy is subject and picture making is his work. He is doing something. That is why all these sentences are called in active voice, because subject is doing work. Passive voice is a verb is in passive voice when something is done to its subject. Nushaba is helped by Khurshid. Nushaba is the subject. Subject is not doing anything. The work is done on the subject. Is that okay? The door of the car was opened. The door is the subject of this sentence. Is the door doing anything? No. The picture is made. The picture is the subject of this sentence. Is the picture doing something? No. In all these sentences, subject is not doing anything. Work is done on these subjects. That is why they are called passive voice sentences. We see that the following changes take place when a sentence is changed from active into passive voice. Dear students, these are the changes. In fact, they are the rules. You should read it very carefully and try to understand. The subject becomes the object and the object becomes the subject. You can see here in previous slide, it was Khurshid helped Nushaba. Khurshid was subject, Nushaba was object. But here in passive voice, Nushaba has become the subject and Khurshid has become the object. This is the thing that is mentioned here in part number 1. Part number 2, rule number 2 is the principal verb is changed into the past. If it is not already in the past, the verb will be changed into past and is preceded by some form of the verb be. Rule number 3 is the preposition by is placed before the object. You can see here this preposition by is added before the object. Dear students, these are the rules. We are trying to understand how to change active voice sentence into passive voice. Following is a list of sentences in various tenses changed from active into passive voice. Now we are going to read some examples. In these examples, active voice sentences are changed into passive voice. The mother loves the children. The children, you can see, the children was the object. It has become here the subject. The children are loved by the mother. You can see this was present simple tense and it has changed into past simple tense. As we have studied, present tense will change into past. They are buying this house. This house is being bought by them. First thing, the house, this house that was the object, has become here the subject. The first thing. Second thing is here, if it is continuous tense, being is used. We shall use being in our passive voice sentence if the given sentence is in continuous tense. The house is being bought. Bought shows past continuous. By them, they will change into them. Subject will become the object of the passive voice. She has not beaten the dog. She, the dog. The dog will become the subject of this sentence. Has not beaten, it was present perfect. The dog has not been beaten by her. She will become her. In this way, all these sentences are given. You can read all of them. She gave me 5 films. 5 films is the object of given sentence. It will become the, she gave me. This me is the object of this sentence. It will become subject. I was given 5 films by her. This her came from she. She changes into her. Why did she write such a letter? Why was such a letter written by her? You can read all these sentences. They are simple, they are easy. If you read them 2-3 times, you will understand it very well. These are the sentences changed from active voice to passive voice. Dear students, we have come to the review exercise. In this chapter, review is given. Review of chapter 1 to 4. Review means to do it again. In this chapter, you will find most of the things that you have done before. For example, in front of you just now, there is first section. It is comprehension section. You are set to answer the following questions. If you read the questions, you will find that you have done already all these questions. And they are given in chapters that we have studied. You can do it from there. This is vocabulary. We are set to choose the correct meaning of the underlined words. We have to find out the meaning. It was so delicate situation. Delicate situation. We shall write fragile situation. It is a little confusing also. Sometimes we feel that sensitive should be the correct answer. Due to this situation, delicate situation means sensitive situation. But when we look in the dictionary, you can see here for delicate situation, Collins dictionary tell us its synonyms. They are given here, and if we look in first line, we find here fragile. Synonym of delicate is fragile. We do not find here sensitive. We find here later. You can see here in informal. But both are here very near to the exact meaning of delicate. You can decide. In my opinion, it should be fragile. You are not bound. You can check it by yourself also. You have dictionaries, you have Google. You can find out and decide what you would like to write. I think it should be fragile because fragile covers sensitive also. Fragile is umbrella-like term, and it covers the meaning which is sensitive. It covers the meaning which is sensitive. But this is, to me, it looks bigger term. That is why I have given you fragile. She remained steadfast. Steadfast means firm and resolute. Vindictive. Vindictive means revengeful. Let us move forward. Here is astonish. Astonish means surprise. The students are all geared up. Geared up means ready. Part number 6, their eloquence. Eloquence means fluency. Devotion. Devotion means loyalty. Choose the correct option. Valor is, what is valor? Valor means bravery, courage. And courage is abstract noun. We cannot touch it. This is not something solid like football, table, chair. That is why courage, valor means courage, that is abstract noun. Some are born. Some, what is this some? Some is indefinite pronoun. When we say some are born, who are these some? We don't know. That is why we call it indefinite pronoun. My mother becomes anxious if I get home late. Saqib is leaving on Friday. Preposition that is used with the names of days is on. We are studying. We do not use here any preposition. We are studying a English, an English, the English. No, we don't use here any preposition. How cold the night is. This is exclamatory sentence. You can see here sign of exclamation also. This will be exclamatory sentence that is used to show strong feeling, strong expression. Part number 7 is you to write. I will give you. You dash be punctual. You should be punctual. The boy laughs. What is this laughs? Laugh, laughed, laughed. Laugh is a regular verb. Open the window. The passive voice of this sentence is let the window be opened. Dear students, it is to do like this. This is writing skills. Here you can see write a paragraph on any social issue. There are so many social issues you can select to write a paragraph. For example, pollution is a social issue. Drug addiction is a social issue. Corruption is a social issue. Smoking is a social issue. Use of mobile phone is social issue. Internet, television. So many social issues are there. You can select any one of them to write the paragraph. When you are writing paragraph, show clear topic sentence. You know very well, we have discussed this before. The first sentence of paragraph is topic sentence. Supporting detail will be there. In supporting detail, you will write examples, definitions, comparison, classification, clarification, explanation. Appropriate pronouns will be used. Antecedents, relationship should be clear. Transitional devices. Transitional devices are first of all, after that, moreover, then, at the end, before closing, to close. All these are Transitional devices. Order of arranging detail. Yes, we shall arrange it properly. There will be a sequence among the ideas that we shall write. I have selected here a paragraph just like a sample. For example, I have selected pollution. If I read a few sentences for you, it will be pollution is too much of something at wrong place. Environmental pollution is the change that we make to benefit ourselves without caring for others. We throw undesirable and excessive substances that are released as byproduct of man's actions. Environmental pollution can be well understood if we study its sources and effects. There are pollutions of air, water pollution, soil, noise, radioactive waste. Dear students, you can read it. Some of the things are mentioned here, but there are a lot. Many more things are there which can be mentioned here in this paragraph, which is under the title of pollution. I have given it to you just like a sample. After this, we are said to write an expository composition showing comparison and contrast between things, events, situations, places, actions, ideas. We can select any title, any topic to compare two things. For example, if we take uses and misuses of internet, first of all, we shall write here what is internet. After writing the definition, which is here, an international computer network connecting other networks and computers from companies, universities, and other institutions in order to quick exchange information, is called internet. After giving some detail of the definition, we shall write here some important merits or uses of internet. You know very well, it gives information about every field of life. You may get information just like this. Write some uses, and then you will write some disadvantages of internet. Computer hacking is very common by the use of internet. Yes, some extreme-minded people can digest the money through the use of credit card and others. These are disadvantages. After that, at the end, you will write the conclusion from the above discussion. What do we understand about the internet? This will be the end of this composition. Dear students, this is oral communication exercise given at the end of this chapter. We are set to select the use appropriate expressions for various functions. For example, which expressions shall we use if we want to ask questions academic or social nature? In your book you find so many question answers. That is the idea. To answer the question, you know very well all those questions which you answer at the end of each lesson, they are your academic questions. You know how to answer them. After that, you are said to write here ask and express preferences. If you want to ask for preferences, what you prefer to use, to eat, to wear, what are the expressions that you will use? If you want to express your emotions, what are the expressions that you will use? If you want to wish something, what are expressions in English? In the same way, it continues. Then you will write here, how will you express when you are satisfied? How will you express your dissatisfaction? How will you show your approval? All these things are mentioned here. I have collected some of the expressions For example, here it is how you will express preferences. You can say, I prefer tea to coffee. I would prefer to have some water. I like tea better than coffee. These are the expressions. You can read all of these. After this, here is written how you will express your feelings, what you feel. You can say, I feel a little sad. I am a little sad. I am a little happy. These are your feelings. You can express your feelings by using these expressions. If you want to express wishes, if you want to show wish, you can say, I wish I had more money. I wish I had more friends. I wish I had a bigger house. These sentences are guiding us to express our wishes. If we want to express our need, desire or requirement, how can we do? What work for me is to go slow right now. I would love to do something different, like go for a hike. These are the sentences which we use to express our needs or desires. Simple ways. These are a few more to express our needs and desires. These are the expressions that we use to show our satisfaction, super, great, terrific, and these are the sentences given here just as examples to express our satisfaction. When we want to show our approval, we can use these sentences. Good, excellent, I approve it, what a success, go ahead. You can read them. When we don't want to approve something, we can use these sentences. What a rotten, mean thing to do it is. How appalling means rejected. Not convenient, not good, dreadful, bad. If we want to agree with someone, we can say, I agree with you 100%. And all these ones are used to agree, and these ones are used to disagree with someone. You can read them in detail. This is to refuse. If we want to refuse anyone, it is given here. It is very kind of you, but this but means I do not agree. All are given here. You can read them. You will understand it very well. Dear students, you will learn and write paragraph in your homework. Do the translation paragraph and do exercises which we did today in our today's lesson. That is all from our today's lesson. See you later in a new lesson. Goodbye.